Hey all, so let's start with the basics first. So Appium. So what is Appium? So it's basically an open source. Okay, open source in the sense it's a freeware. You need not pay to the Appium guys to get the Appium into your machine. The first and foremost feature, it's a freeware software and it's a cross-platform. Cross-platform in the sense it is not specific to any platform. It works across all mobile platforms. Okay, and it says the cross-platform in the sense it works on iOS, it works on Android, it works on Firefox OS. So totally mobile right now supports three main platforms. Of course, Windows too. So there is the support for Appium in all these platforms. It's an open source freeware and you can make it work in any platform. So that's the special. So it's just like Selenium. So it's people say it as Selenium 3.0, the extended version of Selenium. Okay. So if you take an Appium, it's not a new, it's an extended to Selenium. The extended in the sense here, the features which required to automate the apps in the mobile. So those features are included in the WebDriver and they have came up with a new version saying Appium. Okay. So it have inbuilt WebDriver features too. With an Appium, that doesn't mean that you cannot go ahead and do web automation. So it's simply we can say it as WebDriver is subset of Appium. Okay, Appium have the features of WebDriver plus unique features of Appium. So that's the equation. So let me write down here WebDriver plus mobile features Appium. To make it a short, a single sentence. Okay, so if you see the definition, it's an open source cross-platform test automation tool. Of course, it's an automation tool which automates the apps in your mobile. Okay, so how many kind of apps you have? One is native, hybrid and mobile web. Native in the sense it is a pure mobile app. There is no point of switching to web view mode. It's a purely, it's an either iOS or it's an Android. It's a pure app which is specifically written in mobile platform. If it is a hybrid, then it's a both, you have a flexibility of switching to both native mobile view app or web view. Okay, you can make that app as flexible as both web view as well as mobile view. So as it's having both features, we say it as hybrid app. If it is a mobile web apps, you can, perfect example is a Chrome. You have a Chrome app in your mobile, but when you open it, it acts as web app. Okay, it's a mobile web apps, Chrome, Firefox, these are our web apps. Okay, in all these apps you can automate your test cases using Appium, right? So that's what the definition says. It works on emulators and real devices too. Emulators in the sense of virtual devices which we can invoke in our systems which we are working on. So more discussion on emulators we'll see in our coming sessions. So basically it's an open source cross-platform mobile automation tool where you can automate apps as well as web applications in your mobile. Okay, so that doesn't mean you can't automate web applications in a browser. You can do even that too because it's inbuilt WebDriver is present in Appium. Okay, it's just extension to a WebDriver. So that makes it a hot in the market because people should can start directly coding in it. They cannot, it's not required to start again from the scratch because it's just extension to WebDriver and all the API bindings are same and exactly as WebDriver. So people whoever know Selenium, it's cakewalk to them to learn in Appium. But the unique in this course, the unique feature what I am trying to tell you in this course is, though you are not aware of Selenium or WebDriver, at the end of the course you will learn the concepts of Appium perfectly. I have dedicated one section in my entire course to the Selenium basics as an optional. where the people who doesn't have any Selenium basics and can go ahead and learn the concepts there. Okay, so and it supported platforms as I discussed before, iOS, Android and Firefox. Okay, so that's the basic definition of Appium. When someone asks you, or the first thing what it comes into your mind is, it's an open source cross-platform automation tool where you can automate all kind of different type of apps, and it's an extension to WebDriver where WebDriver plugin is already present in it. So that's the straightforward, the first definition of Appium. So in the next session we'll see what make the Appium unique in the market, because there are many mobile automation tools in the market for open source, but why only Appium? So what is the specialty in it to make it hot in the market? So that we'll see in the coming session. Okay, so bye for now. Thank you.